What would I do if I weren't afraid? That's the question I ask myself every time I feel stuck. And fear shows up in two ways. There's the kind of fear that keeps me safe, like my body saying, hey, this is a real risk. And then there's the kind of fear that keeps me small, that little voice saying, you're not ready, people are going to judge you. That second one isn't really protecting me, it's actually blocking me from success, impact, and meaning. So, what I like to do in these situations is name the fear. I like to write it down or say it out loud, and once it's in words, it becomes information instead of a big scary thing in my head. Sometimes people call this name it so you can tame it. So, for example, let's say I'm scared to pitch an idea at work. I might write down something like, I'm afraid they'll think I'm unqualified. And then I ask, is that based on facts or is my brain just trying to keep me comfortable and maintain the status quo? Courage isn't necessarily just feeling brave, it's feeling the fear and acting anyway. So here's what I've learned. The stuff that scares me usually points to what matters most to me. Maybe it's a career change, or a hard talk, or a project I've been avoiding. If it scares me, there's probably something really meaningful to me on the other side of it. So I like to treat my anxiety like a map. What action is hiding behind it? If I can make that my next move, that might be really powerful. I don't do it all at once, obviously. I start small and maybe I do something like talk to someone who's already done it or I get support, but I always begin the same way, naming the fear and asking what would I do if I weren't afraid. That answer is where my power lives and that's where my impact starts.